Hello and welcome back to the channel for some quick updates on all kinds of things. So let's jump right into it. First, the Vallow Daybell case. You notice there haven't been a lot of videos lately because there hasn't been a lot of news lately. Things are going to be pretty quiet until we start getting into some of the hearings coming up. So I wanted to go over the schedule again to give you a heads up of what's coming in October. And certainly I'll keep up on the news for anything that's breaking. But in the meantime, here's what we've got. On November 29th, we have two motions. The motion to dismiss hearing before Stephen Boyce. Now, this is for Chad, so we should see Chad and John Pryor. And I think this is going to be pretty quick. John Pryor will get up there and say, Your Honor, we move to dismiss. And Your Honor will say, ha, no, sit down. Next. And then they move on at 10 a.m. to the motion hearing. I'm not sure what that's about. It just says motion hearing. So is this the oral arguments for the motion to joinder? I don't think so. So I'm not really sure what that's going to be, but we'll be watching, and I will bring it to you live as it happens. Also, not until November 24th is our next hearing, the motion for change of venue. Now we know that John Pryor and Mark Means have both submitted their motions for change of venue. I'm pretty sure they're going to get that, so we have to wait till November to hear the arguments in that case. That's all that's coming up, so stay tuned for that. On the 29th of October, we will cover the motion to dismiss and the other motion hearing, whatever that is, and it should be interesting. These things are never really boring because these characters are something else. All right, moving on from that, the only other piece of news that I have for you that I haven't gone over yet in a video is Mark Means' motion for change of venue. All right, and it says very quickly here, comes now the defendant Lori Noreen Vallow, a.k.a. Lori Noreen Daybell, by and through her attorney of record Mark L. Means of Means Law, and hereby moves this court for an order transferring the case venue because a fair and impartial jury trial cannot be had in Fremont County, state of Idaho. This motion is brought pursuant to Idaho criminal rules, blah, 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 and is based on the 6th and 14th Amendments to the Constitution of the United States of America, Article 1 and 7 of the Idaho State Constitution, and any and all other applicable law. This shall be supported by the papers and pleadings of and in this case, the memorandum of law to be filed, evidence to be submitted, and the evidence to be adduced at the hearing of this motion. Further, the defendant requires a briefing schedule to allow both parties to submit to the court their memorandums, evidence, list of potential witnesses, if any, in regards to this motion. Defendant respectfully requests oral arguments on this motion as well as a hearing date on this motion. Okay, no big deal. We knew that was coming. But Mark Means also submitted a motion for the extension of time regarding pretrial motions. It says comes now the defendant, through her attorney, Mark Means, moves the Honorable Court for an order providing that the time limits regarding relevant Idaho criminal rule yada yada, motion for transfer of case and other like pretrial motions be extended as previously discussed amongst the parties in court. So he's just saying we need more time. Discovery hasn't even been turned over yet. We have a lot of work to do, so on and so forth. Judge, can we have some more time? That's all that's going on. It's pretty procedural. It's very basic. None of this is shocking or surprising, but we will stay on it and cover it as best we can. So moving on to some other news as far as my channel goes, Mindful&Fit is going to be restarting now. I have gotten back on the keto train. I'm very excited. I did take a couple months off. It's been a rough couple months. Most of you know why. That's not the point. The point is I lost my mind, went crazy, gained some weight back, so now I'm starting over. Today is my 3rd day back on keto. It's going really well, so we're going to be doing an update video for that. Also, if you are part of Discord, we do have a clean eating challenge running for this month to get from now till Halloween. Can you do it? Can you make a little bit more than a month of nice, clean eating? If so, join the challenge on Discord. We'd love to have you and get some extra support going for everyone. And next up is ToxicBliss. I have gotten the next 3 scripts written, and I'm starting to record those. Those should be coming soon, as well as a special Patreon-only episode of ToxicBliss that I think is really important, but it's something that needs to be a little contained for now. Maybe we'll do that public later, but there's a lot coming up with ToxicBliss. So hopefully it'll give you some time to catch up on the episodes that are already up. The new episode will be up on Anchor, as well as all of the main podcast-type channels like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all of that. But I will also have it here on YouTube. Now, there won't be a video with it, just like a background image, but you can listen to the audio as if you were listening to a podcast. So I hope you will join me for that. And that's all I got for you today. I am still here. I know the channel's been quiet, but there's a lot going on, and with the lack of news in the Vallow case. And I'm also watching some other cases, Letitia Stout, Michael Wayne Jones Jr., some other things like that, but there's nothing happening in any of these cases right now. It's kind of eerily quiet. But as soon as news breaks, I will bring it to you live. So stay tuned. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being a supporter. And please like and subscribe because there is a lot more coming. I hope you're all having a great time. Thankfully, fall has arrived. Go out, enjoy the leaves, get a pumpkin spice latte, and have a great week. I will talk to you soon, and stay safe out there.